It's Thursday, December 18th. I'm meteorologist Kalin Mitchell. It's a beautiful sunny Thursday across the Maritimes, but we do have some changes ahead. Got to talk about Friday's weather, and that includes some rainy and windy conditions. And the weather system responsible for that, well, it's the one we've been tracking throughout the start of this week. It's a powerful winter storm, made its way through parts of the prairies, brought some blizzard conditions, and now continues to bring some heavy snow towards parts of northern Ontario and northern Quebec. That's where the snowiest conditions are going to be for the remainder of that storm system, especially in the area of Ontario, beginning around Lake Nipigon and extending up towards the southern part of James Bay, including the Moosonee area. Through that area, highlighted through the purple, there could be some total snowfall amounts between 30 and 60 centimeters. That's between 1 and 2 feet. You can see not much snow expected for the Maritimes because we end up on the rainy and windy part of this storm system. Now, for the rest of Thursday, there's basically no issues. It remains sunny through the afternoon with a little bit of a mix of sun and cloud through the north of New Brunswick. There will be some increase in cloudiness tonight, but basically conditions becoming partly cloudy. By 9, most of the temperatures in the Maritimes will have fallen into a range of around -1 to +2. And here's a look at the overnight low temperatures Thursday night into Friday morning, mostly ranging from a few degrees below to just a few degrees above the freezing mark. No big concerns for the weather. First thing Friday morning, we do start off the day with increasing cloudiness, but by Friday afternoon into Friday evening, that's when weather conditions begin to deteriorate. The rain begins to move in, and as the rain begins to move in, southerly winds really begin to pick up in strength. Those southerly winds, by the way, will drive high temperatures on Friday up into the low teens for the Maritimes, which of course goes without saying is far above normal this far into December. Here's a closer look at the timing of the arrival of the rain and the winds coming up for Friday. So the rain here is showing through the greens. You'll really notice that develops quickly across New Brunswick and southwestern areas of Nova Scotia. As we move through the afternoon towards the early evening, that's when the winds start to pick up as well, and could include for some areas some southerly gusts of between 80 and 100 kilometers per hour. That includes down around the Bay of Fundy coastline in New Brunswick and coastal areas of the southwest of Nova Scotia. By the time we get to around midnight, some of the strongest of those winds are moving across the central part of the Maritimes, so eastern New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, central areas of Nova Scotia, and then overnight some of the strongest of the winds cross the east of Nova Scotia, including Cape Breton. In behind it, there's still going to be a high and gusty wind for Saturday, but it'll be out of the west, and it'll start bringing temperatures back down. There'll be a chance of a mixture of flurries and showers on Saturday in those still gusty winds. Here's another look at the timing of those winds around the Maritimes. This is for the Moncton area, sort of a central point for the region. You can see the first peak for the winds out of the south is going to be occurring Friday evening and Friday night. A little bit of a lull very early Saturday morning, and then westerly winds pick back up to have some high wind gusts as we make our way through Saturday afternoon. Those westerly winds bring in colder air. Rainfall amounts for this weather system haven't seen much change over the last 24 hours, looking at about 15 to 40 millimeters for the Maritimes. There will be some additional water runoff because of melting snow and ice. If you can, check to make sure drainage systems on your property are free and clear to deal with that runoff as best you can. With the windy conditions and the rain in the forecast, there are special weather statements already in effect for parts of the Maritimes, including across the south of New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, and for Nova Scotia. You can find news and weather updates anytime at ctvnewsatlantic.ca.